of Elder Scrolls Online. We are about to
Dragon Fang lead.
we are off in Deshaan, and we will start with the main missions there. We've already got one right now, a letter from Deshaan, and we got to find Deshaan. So let's go ahead and get right into this and get on with the adventure.
I do believe we're saying that name wrong.
I think so too. But I'm not 100% sure.
Deshaan?
Deshaan or Deshaan. It's one of the two.
I don't think it'll be Sean because Sean's got a W in it, doesn't it?
Not sure. Sean is
I'm
spelled
thinking
in so many
I'm
different
thinking
ways.
of Swan.
Who knew that so many afflicted would flock to the cirque? All these people, they're so sick.
Your cousin asked me to give you this letter.
A letter from my cousin. That's
Oh, I'm
wonderful
over it.
news. I'm glad he made it to Stonefield safely. Thanks for bringing this to me, friend.
Okay.
There you are.
Oh.
It's about time you got here.
Here's the mission.
1 second if you don't care.
Alright.
Oh, no, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead and get what you think.
Alright.
Where have you been? I've been waiting for you to arrive for days now. Hold on. Are you all they sent?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you should start at the beginning.
Didn't the tribunal send you? Here. This is Circa Mora, the Cirque. The Lotus Plague reached us right before the Melbourne arrived. They claim they're here to help, but I don't trust them.
What can we do to help?
In all the confusion, I'm embarrassed to admit that I lost track of my brother, Deshaan. He's the town consul. Yesterday he went to check on the townsfolk afflicted by the plague, but he's disappeared. Can you help me find my brother?
I'll help you find your brother.
Someone in town must know what happened to Deshaan. He loves to visit and chat with all of our neighbors. Come on. The sooner we find my brother, the sooner I can start thinking about dealing with the plague.
Can we ask you a few questions?
Oh, by Babek. Where are my manners, of course. That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know?
You called your brother the town council. What does that mean?
As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I.
Who are the Melbourne?
The Melbourne. They're a fairly new sect, as far as I can tell. Part mercenary group, part compassionate charity. They've been helping those afflicted by the plague. They showed up here and set up a quarantine. And now they claim they have a cure.
Where did the Melbourne come from?
They have members from across Morrowind. And they're always looking for new recruits. I heard one of them speak in Kraganmore. A lot of nonsense, if you ask me. Nostrum Breva is in charge of the quarantine, and she's the one handing out the curative.
Tell me about the plague.
You haven't heard about the Lotus Plague? People get sick, turn violent. Some claim they become monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The Melbourne have a cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine.
Alright, let's go find your brother. Alright.
By the three, this place smells terrible.
Oh, look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful appearance. I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Melbourne curative.
I'm afraid not. We're looking for Deshaan. I don't know how to say that name yet. Have you seen him?
Deshaan, the town consul? Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could.
What do you know about the Melbourne curative?
The curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Melbourne gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage.
Can I ask you something else?
I may be ill and bedraggled, but I still have my manners. What would you like to know?
When did the plague first appear in Cirque?
Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Perhaps the alchemist Nalene would know. I can tell you that I started feeling ill a few days ago. She said that would happen. You have to get ill to get better, the Melbourne said.
Tell me more about the Melbourne.
Such a polite young woman, that Nostrum Breva. Claimed they were here to provide the help the tribunal refused to give. They have a curative for the plague, you know. Vile stuff. But the best medicine always tastes terrible, my mother always said.
Alrighty, goodbye.
Uncle, are you all right? You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what about you? Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Melbourne, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army.
I'm trying to help find her brother, Deshaan.
Is Deshaan missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Melbourne, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious.
Is there anything we can do for you?
My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
Well, A good conversation is like a hot bowl of guar liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you. What did you want to ask?
When did the Melbourne arrive in town?
Well, I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nix got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles. Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative.
Are you really Arona's uncle?
I am a blood kin of House Redorum, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed, if you want to be specific. But I've been close to Erona and her family since she and Deshaan were children.
Goodbye.
Grell, are you in here? By the tribe, Grell, please! We're your friends! Poor Grell. What in Oblivion's name happened to him? Let's get out of here. The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters. I don't think we're ever gonna find my brother.
Maybe we should pay a visit to the Melbourne Quarantine.
The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Deshaan would want to go see what the Malborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. Alright, if you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you.
Tell me what you know about the quarantine.
The Malborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative. But they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests.
Any ideas on how we can get in there?
Deshaan provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Malborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Malborn to let us inside.
Alrighty, let's go.
Look, it's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key. Hey! What are you idiots doing? Do we look like the plague husks to you? They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding in there.
have to open them. What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you? No, wait. You can help me.
How can we help you?
I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Melbourne curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I don't trust anything labeled proprietary.
You want me to get you the curative?
Do you always skip ahead in the story? No one has an iota of patience anymore. But yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inside the quarantine. Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula.
Very well. We'll try to get a few bottles of the curative.
Just watch your step in there. I don't trust these Melbourne or their good intentions.
By the three, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
Did you meet the new commander?
Spread out! I need aid! Circle around! Heal me! From the side! Heal up!
Zombies everywhere. I just now got up here.
Really?
I've been down there fighting a world boss. That's why I kept dying.
Mm.
That's 2 out of 5 for me. Sure, it'll be 3 out of 5.
Deshaan, my brother. By
Arona,
the three,
what are you
I
doing
fear
here?
the plague consumes you,
safe.
brother. The Malborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Deshaan, this is dreadful.
The Molborn are spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters. The Lodos plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Molborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them.
You need a healer.
That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Molborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva.
I don't think Arona will leave your side.
Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people.
Alright, I'll talk to her.
I knew you'd understand. Convince her to leave without me. I don't want her to see what happens next. I acquired some of the Molborn poison. A death of my choosing is better than turning into a monster.
Goodbye, Dithisium.
Is my brother ready? I need to get him out of here.
Your brother decided to stay here.
That's ridiculous. Why in the world would he want to stay in this dreadful place? I won't hear another word. He's coming with me, and we're going to make him better. He's not gonna die. He's not.
He doesn't want to take the chance of hurting anyone. You need to honor his wishes.
Stop making sense, damn you. And damn him. And damn the Molborn. All right. Just give me a moment to say goodbye.
Okay, Arona.
Don't do this, Deshaan. The Cirque needs you. I need you.
As I walk through the valley of shadow and death, I fear no zombies.
The Cirque will be fine.
Damn you, brother. I'm going to miss you, but I'll do as you ask. And you, meet me outside after you've dealt with these Molborn bastards.
Thank you
Alrighty.
for letting me end this my way. Arona will be fine. Now, let me do this before I turn into a damn monster.
And he's dead. Alright, let's head up.
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Molborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Deshaan.
Oh, that's a lot of zombies.
You didn't drink the elixir, did you?
No. Okay, I'm drinking the elixir now.
Gotta go fast.
Remember that our mission is sacred. Soon all of Morrowind will know it. You can't stop the
Fuck, I've done their own damn move.
fool. We are the cleansing fire that burns across Morrowind.
I'm hurt!
There's a book right here.
Were you able to acquire any samples of the Melbourne curative? I'm really curious to see what the elixir is made of.
Here you go. But I'm pretty sure this elixir won't cure anything.
I've been watching the townsfolk who received the curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take this. It isn't much, but I'm sure you didn't have too much trouble in there. Thanks for your help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
My brother is gone, and I fear that my uncle doesn't have much longer. This plague, it's taken so many good people.
Your brother made his own decision.
And it was a bad one. Just when we need guidance and leadership the most, he left Circa Mora without a consul.
No, he didn't. You're here.
Me? Yes, you're right. I have to be strong for the Cirque. Deshaan was still a swit, though.
I dealt with the Melbourne production facilities, but I think their plans go way beyond the Cirque.
That's the same conclusion I reached. But at least the Cirque is safe, for now. Here, take this, for helping me find my brother and expose the true nature of the Melbourne. But I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind.
Of course, what do you need us to do?
It's my uncle. He's still ill, and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Nalene is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather the components she needs.
What should we do?
Talk to Nalene. Let her know I ask you to assist her. She can be a little aloof, but she'll tell you what she needs you to do.
We'll talk to Nalene right now.
Yes? Nice to see you again, but I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Arona said you need some help.
Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk away from my table while Ornis and the rest of the townsfolk need my skills. Even this interruption can prove disastrous where alchemy is concerned.
What additives do you need us to acquire?
I need Kind's Heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms. The innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grell Flan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. You should find what I need in those locations.
Okay, we will go and find them.
It's times like these when I wish I had more help around here. Is there something I can get you?
Any chance you have any Kind's Hearts healing herbs?
Well, I might have some around here someplace, but Kyne's heart is very rare and valuable. I can make a fair bit of gold if I hold out for the right price.
Nalene needs it to help out Ornis.
What? Why didn't you say so? Ornis has always been fair and pleasant to me, and he's a good customer. Please, take this. It's all I have left.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter. You're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list?
I think so. Here's what you asked for.
Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
Okay. What the fuck?
I'm sleepy.
Oh no, hang on. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We need Khan's heart first. Sour milk next. Dragon skull mushrooms.
Yes.
You did it? Well done. I never doubted you for an instant. Now, let me have the mixture, if you please.
Here's the potion you asked us to make.
This appears to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the tribunal's hands.
Goodbye.
Our friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Melbourne
I got a
is
fire.
quite the search.
We did everything we could, and Nalene seems to know what she's doing.
I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
I'm happy to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news. If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
Yeah, it's Deshaan.
Okay. Here's the next quest.
So the Malborn lied to everyone. I figured as much. This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though.
Is something wrong?
Narcissus sent me to investigate Quarantine Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Malborn are a menace.
There are more of these Melbourne?
They're appearing all across Deshaan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
We can do that. Onward!
Hey, we got a book over here.
Alright.
Thank Vivek you stopped the Covenant from summoning Sadal.
When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
We'll go ahead and grab this one too.
We're stretched thin as it is.
Let me
Excuses.
let me get that way, Sharon.
What excuse will you use then? I'll find them myself. Just stay out of my way. When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
I assure you, we're doing orcs to the south, mercenaries camped outside by the lake, and now people are missing. I'm not sure how much more we can take.
Sounds like a lot of trouble.
You don't know the half of it. It's the damn Lodos plague. People are scared. Many have already fled Narcissus to avoid.
You're doing the wrong one.
Of course,
I'm
that's
not,
what
I'm
the
just
remaining villagers believe.
reading this where I ain't doing this one yet. What do the villagers think?
They think their families were stolen in the middle of the night.
Hey, Koala, what's up, bro?
Plot by the house leaders to elf-eating Bane King roaming is looking into it.
I have some experience with this kind of thing. Can I talk to someone at the kin house?
Speak to whoever you want. The kin house is more.
Okay. Now, back on to what we were doing. Okay. Seriously.
Did you come from the Cirque? We sent a guard over there to check on some disturbing rumors we've been hearing.
You're right. The Melbourne are experimenting on the afflicted.
This confirms it. The Malborn need to be wiped out. Thanks for bringing this news, Traveler. I'll inform the house leaders at once.
I told you, we're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband. What do you want? Narcissus isn't safe, stranger. Not that House Hlalu cares.
Why wouldn't House Hlalu care?
Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the House Councillors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving.
Is anyone looking into the disappearances?
No one does anything in Narcissus if the Kin House doesn't command it. It's that large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
Alright.
How do you fight something you can't see? It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. Only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by bit.
Oh, nice, man. Are you having fun watching that? Are you sick?
Me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The House leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they even bother?
You don't think they could help? They can help?
They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one, as the plague takes us all. Gates can't stop it. We can't lock it out. Enjoy your last days, outsider, for the plague takes us all in the end.
Okay. Oh, cool. That'll be interesting to watch. Definitely have to stop in and check that out.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Everyone just wants to get out of here.
People want to leave Narcissus?
Look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever you want to call it, it's driving everyone.
Hey, what's up, zombie?
Or maybe that crazy story the villagers chatter on about is true. I guess anything's possible.
What do you think is happening here? What in the world? Okay, sorry for that little interruption in the dialogue. A Melbourne assassin just came up and attacked me.
No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever. I think the people are scared.
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
That makes perfect sense, old friend. But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about our people, you'll seal Narcissus and be done with it. We can't take any more chances.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narcissus, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you?
I'm curious about the rumors. Do people really vanish from the streets of Narcissus?
You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Lotus Plague.
Have the guards made any progress?
Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narcissus. And we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead.
Perhaps we could help.
I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. You'll be rewarded.
What were you and Giron arguing about?
Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and such drastic measures aren't called for. Though I admit, visitors have been few due to recent events.
What do you plan to do?
I haven't decided. They say I'm not aggressive enough, that my indecision hurts Narcissus. Perhaps Giron is right. I just don't know.
What can you tell us about Narcissus?
Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city. At its peak, Narcissus was a vibrant center of trade. Merchants would come from far and wide to hawk their wares. Profits grew, and House Hlalu reinvested it in the city. That seems like so long ago.
Where's the rest of your house?
Most are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold. Few want to enter a region ravaged by plague. But I won't give up. I'll weather this storm and lead Narcissus back to prominence.
Alrighty, goodbye.
Giron believes me.
Have you seen my damned apprentice? The boy's later than usual today. With my luck, he's probably gone off and gotten the plague.
Your apprentice is missing?
I wouldn't worry about it. I whipped him for messing up our shipments, and he's probably off sulking. The boy claims it wasn't his fault that we received the wrong crates. Like I believe that. He needs to pay better attention.
Wrong crates?
They're stacked on the other side of the shed. Damn kids broke into them during the night, took whatever was in them and ran. If you want to pick through the broken crates, be my guest.
Thank you, goodbye.
Hey, Phantom.
What's up?
I'm a little bit ahead of you, but I'll be right back. I'm sitting here at the objective point.
Alrighty.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
I think a podcast over that would be interesting to watch.
Where's my husband? By Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no-good, useless piece of Kwama cattle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you?
I don't think I know your husband.
Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late.
Any idea where he might be?
He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale.
Want me to look for him?
That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you find an elf that smells of piss and ale, that's Evis. Tell him to hurry up or he's walking to Mournhold.
Alrighty.
Please, I've told you everything I
One
know.
more lie and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand? I have no intention of letting an amateur screw up my investigation. Turn around and walk away. Now.
What's going on here?
You're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away.
I'm working for the counselor, and this looks rather suspicious.
Listen to me closely. You and I are on the same side here. I've been hired to track down the origins of the Lodos plague.
Hired by who?
That doesn't matter. We've linked strange shipments to this courier. He refuses to talk, but I've never met a man I couldn't break. Take this letter to Councillor Rawdon. It explains how vials of the plague were shipped into Narcissus.
Alrighty, goodbye. What made you stop doing it, zombie?
What is it?
How could he be so stupid? I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up. My apologies, just talking to myself, don't mind me.
What was that about shipments?
Nothing at all, don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you in my master's house?
Tell me about your master.
He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry.
Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear about that. What does he write?
How would I know? I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
Goodbye.
Don't give me any trouble.
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine.
I uncovered some disturbing information.
What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Loda's plague into Narcissus frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people? This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narcissus? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without our notice?
What are you gonna do?
I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. One more task for us. To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please.
What do you need from us?
Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narcissus.
We'll find Giron.
So, half of Narcissus must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Rawdon comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore.
Rawdon is going to seal Narcissus. He asked me to talk to you.
Of course he did. Rawdon hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do.
What do you need from us?
The Malborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities.
What are you suggesting?
I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos plague. Return when you find something.
Alrighty, Garen. Hello.
Hello, hello. Where's my money at, bitches? Listen here, you little lizard-looking thing. Oh, that wasn't real good of hiding stuff.
Yeah, I know.
You don't give up, do you?
What? Hello.
Before you ask, yes, I've been following you. No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and no, I'm not here to fight you. There, it's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead.
Garen sent me to kill Melbourne troops and discover their link to the plague.
Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Malborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narcissus, would you?
Alright, zombie. Take it easy, man. How do you know that?
I've been watching Narcissus for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narcissus is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? What have you discovered? This doesn't look good. There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narcissus sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out.
Why are you helping me?
The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodos plague. Our goals overlap. Let's leave it at that.
Who are you after?
Not your concern. Just remember what I told you. We're on the same side. And don't get yourself killed, hero. Narcissus needs you.
What organization do you belong to?
Sorry, we don't know each other well enough to get that personal just yet. Trust me, though. We both want to stop the Malborn.
protection? So we're just supposed to sit here and rot as the plague takes us? The house guard are no better.
You're back. We need to talk. Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago, and Giron's connection to the Malborn makes me a little concerned.
How do you know that?
Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Counselor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, we might be able to assist one another.
Where's Giron?
I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded, far from prying eyes. Narcissus is sealed. Villagers are missing.
Huzzah.
Crates of Lodos plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Makes you wonder about Giron's plan, doesn't it?
Any ideas on how to find Giron and Ralden?
Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them.
Why would she help me?
I have a feeling she's going to want your help. Tales of your exploits already spread through Narcissus. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that before you say a word, she asks you to meet with her companions.
I'll find Slips Through Fingers.
Why do I always drop things when I'm in a hurry? Keep your voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people for House Lalu.
You know who we are?
Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Counselor Ralden. Follow the clues in the pack. I'll see you at the meeting place.
But we need to talk.
Not here. Just look in the pack.
There is no cure.
I knew it. The Malborn are as dangerous as the Covenant these days.
Why did the guards allow them to camp so close to town? God, worthless, the lot of them.
You must follow the kitty cat.
Well, I would. I don't know where the damn thing went. Okay, there it is. I've got a kitty in front of me, and I've got a kitty following me.
How terrible. I heard Slips Through Fingers lost her egg sister.
I never should have left these much.
House Lalu wants us to believe that our friends and family left Narcissus without saying a word, but we have proof that they were abducted. And what does Hlalu do? Nothing. They seal Narcissus and refuse to let us act. No more waiting. We'll save
You
them.
found us. I apologize for my earlier abruptness. We heard you confirm that our people were taken.
What's going on here?
We're tired of waiting for House Lalu to act. We know where our people are being held, but because of the lockdown, we can't go get them.
You know where the missing villagers are?
I watched the Malborn abduct my egg sister. I saw where they took her. I saw Counselor Ralden and Advisor Giron go to the same place. You have to help us.
What do you want us to do?
I doubt the guards will try to restrain you. You can come and go as you please. Speak to Madras. Let him tell you our plan. You must help us. I need my egg sister back.
You must be the one Slips told us about. She said an outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do, even for Hlalu Gold. What are you really up to?
We're trying to help. Counselor Roldan has vanished too.
So that's it. Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I don't give a damn about Counselor Ralden. I just want our people back.
What do you intend to do?
Act. We'll get weapons, ignore the lockdown and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. Are you going to help us or not?
We know you want to help, but attacking the guards?
I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're wasting time. Every second that passes is another second our people remain in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures to save the ones we care about.
If we help you, we may lose the support of House Halulu? I don't know how to say that.
I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to know if you're going to help us. We could use someone with your skills.
We'll help you.
We need weapons. We can't fight them all
I didn't choose
with our
that.
bare hands.
Oh.
Yep.
Where can we get weapons?
Steal them. The House Hlalu Armory has everything we need to launch a full assault. If you really want to help, that's what we need. Get me the weapons. Then we'll tell you where the Malborn... Speak to Saron Denalu.
Well, shit.
I mean, do yours and I'll do mine. I mean.
Alright.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel.
My jaw sent me.
Keep your voice down. Say that name too loudly and they'll slap you in chains. Now what do you want?
I'm here to help.
Then the time has come. Take this whistle. When you're near the kin house, blow it. The sound will be our signal to create a distraction.
And what do I do while you're distracting the guards?
Use the distraction to enter the kin house. Head upstairs and search for a set of keys to the armory. But don't dawdle. The guards won't leave their posts for long.
And then?
Use the key downstairs to open as many weapon crates as you can. With them, we can arm the villagers.
You say and then one more time I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna shove my foot up your ass.
And then.
Save the villagers. Find our people.
Shit.
Yeah, I called him a peasant by accident and he got mad at me.
I'm on a time limit.
On here?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I've got to open as many armory crates as I can.
The worst thing I had to do was go find 3 rats.
Okay, I got it.
Is that what I think it is? Don't draw attention to yourself.
What now?
I'll get these to Madras. No one will question why I have the weapons, since I'm a smith and all. Get back to the kin house and wait for us there. I'll be sure Madras sends someone to find you when we're ready.
Any sign of Giron or Rowden?
I met someone who knows where they are.
That's good news. I've also had a slight change
Lies.
of plans. Nario informed me that you found a note at the Melbourne camp. That might be a link to the creator of the Lodos plague. This drastically changes our stance on the situation here.
I found many things at the camp.
I care only about a name and a location. Such information brings me closer to fulfilling my current contract. Because of this, I've decided to offer some assistance.
What kind of assistance?
I'll gather the House Hlalu guards and follow you. Whatever you find, the guard will be there to back you up. Now go. Find your ally and save the Councillor. I'll catch up with you soon.
We'll see you later.
I'll gather the guards and follow in your path. Now go. Find your ally and let's finish this.
How do you know all this?
I've been here for weeks, playing the political games common to all Dark Elf kin houses. I've decided I hate such games. But you'd be surprised what you can learn if you just stand back and listen.
There you are, outsider. I came as quickly as I could. Madras and the others left for the ruins. They want to save our people, but they're going to get themselves killed.
What ruins? Where?
A door leads to the ruins west of Narcissus. That's where they've been hiding our people. Doesn't matter, though. Madras and the townfolk aren't trained to fight.
We'll find them. How do I get inside?
Madras gave me this key to give to you. Now please hurry. It was scary watching my friends try to figure out which end of a sword to hold.
That's pretty bad if you don't know what end of the sword to hold.
I want to die.
Huzzah!
Now, if you go to fight the dude I had to fight, you'll know why I said that.
Alright.
And you're welcome for me killing that dude, or you didn't have to fight him.
I think I'm still gonna have to.
I don't know, your mission also might be different than mine.
Because this is taking me back out to Deshaan. Okay, no, this is it. I guess I didn't. I don't know. I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't have to fight him.
Help me, please. Oh, what a fool I am. I led a bunch of untrained townfolk into a battle they couldn't win. They're all dead, and it's my fault.
What happened?
We were ambushed in the ruins. During the fighting, I slipped past the others and found the key to this building. Our missing people are here. Many are alive, but by the three, what were they doing to the dead? It's horrifying.
What were they doing?
They were mixing the low-dose substance with the corpses. The plague festered in them. They were bled into our water supply. That's why Giron didn't want us to leave. He wanted to infect us all.
Giron is dead. Stay here with the others while I get help.
Of course. I barely arrived in time. They were about to kill Ralden. At least I was able to save one life today. Please hurry. These people need healers immediately.
There you are. Good to see you made it. Still alive, I see. I suppose that justifies Nariu's confidence in you. Did you find them? How's Ralden? Are they inside?
Ralden's alive, along with many of the missing people.
You actually succeeded. Well done. I gathered the guards and came as quickly as possible. A contingent has gone into the ruins to deal with the remaining Malborn. What happened in there?
Giron used the captured villagers to strengthen the Lotus Plague. He bled them into the lake.
So that's why he wanted Narcissus sealed. He wanted easy access to more plague carriers. House Hlalu will make sure no one drinks the water until the lake is cleansed.
Hey, what's up, Tank? Anything else you need from me?
Narcissus is safe, at least for now. We'll get these people to the healers. You should get some rest. I fear things are about to get more complicated. The Malborn are more dangerous than we thought. I'm sure your help will be needed again. We'll make sure these people receive care. When you have a moment, return to Narcissus and speak to Nariu. She has a lead on the name you uncovered. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Is this about the creator of the plague?
Yes. I had Nariu investigate the evidence you retrieved from the Malborn camp. She discovered something she wants to share. Find her back in town.
We'll go speak to her.
Oh, Mindres won't shut up about you.
I swear, I can't seem to finish a job without you showing up to complicate matters. Oh, just give me a moment, would you? I'm right in the middle of something here.
Varen said you had some new information.
The documents you found in the Melbourne camp contained several names. A few appeared over and over. After a little bit of digging, I connected one of them to our target.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I also learned that Hlalu troops have been ambushed by superior Melbourne forces at the Obsidian Gorge. Our target leads those forces. We want the Alchemist. Saving Hlalu troops isn't part of our mandate. But maybe together.
We could accomplish both things.
Now you've got it. Veron and I will join you shortly. We need to send our report and wait for our next orders. Stay safe. I'll see you soon, my friend.
Goodbye.
No one goes into the gorge. Got
Do we
that?
say why the pass is closed?
Tell them there's death in the pass. Leave it at that.
Yes, Commander.
Speak to Captain Derrill if you need something. Speak to Captain Derrill if you need something.
Narsa sent me to provide assistance.
About damn time we got some help out here. We're outmatched. Captain Derrill will give you a little more insight into what's happening here.
If you're planning the mobile, we sent it this path. That's an excellent question.
The new quest I'm on is called Death Trap.
Same.
Okay.
You talked to him pretty quick.
I accidentally hit the button too quick on the first one.
report. Back. Melbourne. They're trying to make the plague stronger.
Daryl sent me. What are the Melbourne planning?
The alchemist who created the Lotus Plague. Merdendril. He's making it stronger. More potent. The Melbourne plan to smuggle it into Mournhold. Infect the whole city. There's no time. You need to stop them.
How do we stop them?
The Melbourne can't bring cargo through the city gates without official papers. They're carrying forged shipping manifests.
Nothing much, man. We're just playing some ESO, playing through the main story right now for Deshaan, and trying to level up and get some gear. What about yourself? If we steal those manifests, they won't be able to bring the plague into the city.
Maybe. It's worth a try. Take out some of the Melbourne down in the traders' camp. Get those forged papers.
Yeah, we're liking this game a lot. They've made it way better since the DLCs and stuff has came out.
The manifests. Did you get them?
Here they are.
Good. This should buy us enough time to act.
Act. What's the next step?
Good question. Before we strike back, we need to gather our swords. I wish I knew how many of the others survived.
Where should we look for the surviving scouts?
I think most of them were captured. I saw some of them dragged off toward that cave to the north. I'll report to Devil and let him know what's happening here. You go to the cave and see if you can find the others.
Alrighty.
A lot of fighting going on.
Oh yeah.
Those Nyx hounds won't take me. Won't make me into a husk. Bled myself with my own blade. No use to them now. That'll show them.
Hang on. Open your eyes. Come on.
What was I saying? Did Scout Marmine send you? I was glad she got away. The others, they're all gone. I've seen what the plague does to a body. I won't let it take me. But if the wards were destroyed...
Wards? What wards?
Arcane wardstones that make the Moorborn immune to the plague. A gift from someone called Vox. Sure would be a shame if those Aelits came down with their own plague. How about you smash those wards that are protecting
Your cat was purring.
Where are the other scouts?
I heard them crying out in the darkness. The plague's taken them. They've turned. The wards. Concentrate on the wards. There are 3 of them. Smash them all.
We'll do what we can.
Those wards keep the Moorborn from getting infected by their plague. Smash them, and may the plague take them all.
Where are these wards?
Down into the cave. The same place they dragged the others. May the 3 watch over their souls now.
She had a potato on her. I'm gonna level up real fast.
Alright.
I'm waiting on a big boss fight.
Same.
Good, you're still alive. Scout Marming told us she sent you to this Narcissus. He and his ally have offered their assistance.
What can we do?
We have to proceed cautiously. I don't want any more of my soldiers getting infected. But the Molborn have to be dealt with. For good.
We destroyed the arcane wards, protecting them from the plague. That might help.
Ah, that changes things. We've spotted the plague shipment they planned for Mournhold. I want those crates destroyed, but I need my troops at a safe distance when it happens.
Any ideas?
Always. A cliff overlooks their loaded wagons, and I've got archers up there. Get to Nariu Virian. Tell her to have the archers shatter the crates from above. We'll see how the Molborn like being exposed to their own plague.
We'll protect the archers while they do their work.
Good idea. Exactly what we need. On your way then. That tunnel will take you to the top of the cliff.
We'll see you after. Okay, so head this way. Huzzah!
Archers, to your positions. Once the arrows start flying, they'll be on us in no time. Here they come.
Woo!
Heal me!
You've doomed us all. Prepare to die.
We did it! All right, back to the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Change of plans. Those crates the archers destroyed, the plague is spreading quicker than dragon's breath. Can't go that way.
How is it spreading so quickly?
Hey, I'm not an alchemist. I can only tell you what Veron told me. That stuff is potent. Spreads like wildfire. As soon as it touches skin, people transform into husks.
I warned. He took some troops to the southern side of the gorge. He's looking for the Molborn leader, the alchemist. I don't know if he made it that far or not.
We'll find him. Get to safety.
Don't need to tell us twice. We'll stay on high ground until the plague dissipates. If you find Deril and he's turned, do what you have to. Understand?
We'll take care of it.
I'm annoyed with the mission.
Well, hello, Mel. How you doing tonight? Oh, well, thank you, Mel.
Well, fighting's over with now.
Yeah, I was down here fighting.
Let's see. Probably have to go around.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely.
These plague people are really getting annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, well, shit.
We do that all the time.
Yeah, I know. Well, we get so caught up into fighting, we don't expect there to be... Alright, Mel, good night. You have a wonderful night.
Well,
gauntlet of
I
plague
went
and
and
death, yet you aren't sick.
set my bounty up high.
Yeah, same. I'm not
Mine's
quite
almost
sure.
700.
We'll
Mine's
consider
close
it
to
a blessing
that.
of the tribunal for now and leave it at that. The Molborn who haven't fallen to the plague are in retreat. We've just one final matter to attend to.
What's that?
We've got Medindral, the alchemist who created the Lodos plague, cornered in these ruins. We need to capture him and find out how he did it. With you at our side, we can't fail.
Then what are we waiting for?
That's the spirit. We're right behind you. Remember, we have to find out how the plague was made. Then we can get to work on making a cure. Let's go.
Mine was like 473 or something like that. I don't know how mine was less.
Because I killed him.
Hmm.
I got the achievement for murder.
Ah,
On your guard.
okay.
We don't know what's up ahead. Look everywhere. Any clues we find may lead us to the cure. What did you find? What is that? That's the recipe for the Lodos plague. We've done it! Wait. What's happening? Oh!
You resist my plague? Let's try a stronger version.
No! No, not that! Ah!
That easy, did you? I shall experiment upon your body.
Are there any way we can set the difficulty up? Because we're killing people left and right easily.
I don't think so. It's just we know what we're doing with our characters.
I told you, Veron. Our champion survives.
What happened in there? Where's Diril? He's gone, isn't he?
We killed the plague's creator, but Diril fell in the battle.
He died valiantly, then. Did you learn anything in there that would help us?
In other terms, we murdered his ass.
Yeah. The alchemist's lab inside the ruins. All his notes and the plague on the plague are there.
Praise Vivek. With the notes, we can finally craft a cure. The Molborn have fallen to their own plague. The merchants are already returning to their camp.
What about the clouds of plague?
The stuff in the crates was extremely potent, but also very short-lived. It came and went fast, and we haven't seen any more afflictions. But if this had reached Mournhold...
That didn't happen.
Still, we can't lower our defenses yet. This was just one piece of the Melbourne scheme. But for now, the Gorge and Mournhold are safe.
With the death of the alchemist Medindral, our contract is fulfilled. I'm not sure we could have accomplished it without you.
What will you two do now?
On to our next assignment. We don't get a lot of downtime. We're always on the job, always watching. Are you heading to Mournhold now?
Why would we go there?
Someone has to tell Ordinator Kilau what happened here. You appear to be available for the job. I'm sure we'll run into each other again. Hopefully it won't be because your name's on a contract.
We can't wait. The next big town. Well, next big city. Or town. Or village. Let me level real quick.
You leveled up pretty quick.
Yeah, I know what I need to put in.
You will stop! Dragging your feet isn't going to make us any. Better not have shortchanged me.
Hold.
Look, I only have
Speak to me before I
4,000
turn
coin.
you old, citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to... Deshaan has become a chaotic, dangerous place. Why speak with...
I just grabbed that real quick.
Do it.
I just grabbed that quest real quick because that's one we need.
You could have read it out for the people.
There's another one up here, evidently. Or is it inside? I think this might actually be the one we just picked up. Yep. Okay. So we need to go back out. We need message to Mournhold.
Yeah. It's over here.
Comrade, a word.
The We Ordinators must be vigilant in our pursuit of preserving the peace for the
Okay, I'll do
tribunal.
that later.
Sadly, we can't be everywhere at once. And so...
You should have an elf run up to you. It's from the Fighters
every
Guild.
day.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've came to report that the Obsidian Gorge is safe once more.
So the rumors are true. Do Mark take the Moorborn and the trouble they've caused? We won't let the Gorge fall again.
Okay, now we go to the one.
What other one?
A favor returned after you talk to that guard over there. Or this guy.
Yeah. Go ahead if you want to. Go ahead and grab your mission for the Fighters Guild.
Alright.
Yeah, we've joined the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, by the way.
Yeah, we got those two guilds. That way we could get some special stuff from them. We're going to be doing the missions for you guys as well. What's the message?
Report to me at once. I have a task for you. She's a lizard of few words.
Where can we find her?
She's running things out of the guild hall in Darwin's Watch at the moment. The 8 guide you, comrade.
Did she say what she wanted?
No, but I have an idea. Word in the hall is that there's a big contract. A huge contract. All hands on deck. She probably wants you in the fight.
We'll see you there. Okay, so we need that one.
Word of the plague in the west has reached Mournhold. We were told to watch for someone matching your description. It's good to have you in the city.
You knew we was coming?
Yes, of course. I have orders from the Tribunal Temple to register you and grant you access to the city immediately. The Sacred Lady, Almalexia, requests that you attend her in the temple at your earliest convenience.
Almalexia wants to see us?
Yes, I already said that. Weren't you listening? It's a rare honor to receive an audience with the Sacred Lady. You should go now and leave this lowly clerk to his duties. We can't all have appointments with the divine.
Goodbye.
Stranger, may we speak?
Damn these crowds! We're going to lose our entire shipment.
About time you showed up. I was going crazy waiting out here. This place isn't exactly on my list of favorite places to hang out, you know.
Were you waiting for us?
No, I just enjoy hanging around the temple. I love all the gnashing of teeth and hypocrisy. Yes, I was waiting for you. Look, don't get too excited. So I can't officially get involved.
What kind of trouble?
The Melbourne are in the city. They saw what they did in Narcissus, and I don't want to see the same thing happen in Mournhold. I'm not supposed to care, but I guess I'm getting a little soft. You've got the clout to find someone in power and investigate.
Alexia wants to speak to us.
Wait, you got a date with a sacred lady? You really are something. Look, tell her about the Melbourne. Maybe she'll let you look into this. I normally wouldn't think of using her, but this is important. And I know Alexia cares about the city.
We'll speak to her.
And I'll see if I can find out where the Melbourne are hiding. I'll meet you at the Flaming Nix, the corner club southeast of here. Oh, and listen. Don't breathe a word about me to Alexia. Promise you'll do that, and I'll help you save Mournhold.
We promise.
Welcome to Mournhold, my child. Your name is known to the Tribunal. You're wise to heed my summons.
What can we do for them, for Mother Morrowind?
You have helped my people, and through your actions you have aided me. I sense that your accomplishments thus far are only the beginning. My registrars have given you access to the city, but I would like to personally thank you for your deeds.
You don't have to do that.
Nonsense. I take pleasure in rewarding those who serve my will. May this lantern provide you light in even the darkest situations. But I sense something troubles you. Tell me. Fear not to speak your mind in my divine presence.
We've heard the Melbourne are in Mournhold.
I sense that there is more to your story, but I won't pry. I trust your instincts and your judgment in these matters. Consider yourself blessed with my authority. You may investigate the Melbourne presence as you see fit.
Thank you, Sacred Lady.
Do not be so quick to offer your thanks. After all, you are doing all the work. Should you remove this Melbourne thorn from my side, I will have yet another reason to thank you. Go speak to your secretive allies. We have similar goals, for now.
Can you tell me more about the lantern you gave me?
Do you always question a gift from a god? But I am in a generous mood. The lantern requires no fuel or flame to produce light. Simply activate the lantern, and it will summon a ball of illumination to your side for a short time.
Thank you, Alexia.
Please, listen to me. Doom has come to Craglorn. The stars have vanished from the sky. Will no one listen? Will no one help?
The stars have vanished. What are you talking about?
I'm an initiate in the Order of Stargazers. We study the stars and their influence on Tamriel. Not long ago, we noticed irregularities in 3 of the star signs. Shortly thereafter, strange armies overran Craglorn.
How can we help?
One of our order, Hara, is leading our efforts to stop these attacks. But we are not warriors. This cart will take you to Belkarth in Craglorn, where you can speak to her personally. Please, help us.
Very well. We'll aid you the best we can. Okay, talk to Norman.
hero. Good to see you gone out of there in one piece. I understand that Almalexia can be a little rough on her toys. While you were getting cozy with the goddess, I discovered something interesting.
What did you learn?
The House Dresfarm outside the city is on high alert. I saw the guards get violent with people for just walking by. They're using a courier named Thorville to deliver bribes to house leaders and city officials. I think they're hiding something.
So you want to check out their farm?
You know me so well, but we'll need to get the courier's key. He's been picking up wine here, then delivering bottles around town. He tends to keep a bottle or two as he goes along. We might be able to use that to our advantage.
What do you suggest?
Poison. Don't give me that look. It's not lethal poison. It'll just put him in a nice deep sleep. Follow him, and when he takes a sip from his bottle and falls over, you can grab his key.
Which one did you choose?
Oh dear God, I don't. What? Which one?
Slip the poison in.
One below it.
One below it, the persuade.
Yeah.
You had to go and sweet talk me, didn't you? Fine. Go downstairs and borrow a bottle of wine for me. I'll do the rest.
Goodbye.
Did you get it? I'm gonna need that wine if this ruse is going to work.
Here's the wine you asked for.
All right, all right. Why are you always so close? Stand back and let me work. I'll lure him upstairs. You wait a moment, then follow us. When I give the signal, go ahead and snatch the key.
All right.
Hey, handsome. Did you send this fine bottle of wine to little old me?
What? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the other good-looking House Dres guy over there. Look, if you didn't send this to me, just say so, and I'll show my gratitude to somebody else.
Well, I'm the only House Dres courier who delivers wine in Mournhold, so that bottle must have come from my supply, and it certainly looks good next to you. You mentioned gratitude. How thankful exactly are you thinking?
Why don't you come upstairs and find out? Someone has to help me drink this wine. Kneel down, lover. Let's have some fun. Well, that was fun. Hey, didn't you see my signal? Go get the key. made it. Did you miss me? Find anything exciting before I got here? Well, well, well. See that? That's an impressive trapdoor for a simple farmhouse cellar. I love it when my hunches pan out.
What do you think we should do?
Quiet.
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, just now I got the dialogue.
They must be hiding something good down there. Let's go see.
I can't worry about you. I thought something happened.
Anything with the ordinators on high alert. Not much gets past them, even when they're not looking for trouble.
What do you think we will find behind the trapdoor?
Part of me hopes that all we find are a bunch of old crates that nobody cares about. But I've got one of those feelings. And I'm pretty sure it involves the Melbourne.
Do you still want to help us?
What I want and what I do are usually very different things, my friend. Let's just get down there and see what's going on. With any luck, we'll be done before the Corner Club serves tonight's Flaming Nick stew. And the drinks will be on me.
Then let's get this over with. Alright, guys. We're gonna go do the Harbinger mission. And we will continue back on this one on the next stream. So we're gonna go do the Harbinger mission real quick. And do that one.
Good fortune did not abandon us entirely.
Is something wrong, Prophet?
Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed in the fountain. Though Sai remains hidden from my...
Worms retreat.
Dare you trespass here?
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contact? This is Abner Thorne. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Who? Me?
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
Forgive me, my lord, but I heard something that might be of interest to you.
Well, out with it. I don't have all day. Your disguise is terrible, by the way. You look like a character from a bad adventure novel.
Someone has been asking the locals about a Redguard named Deshaan.
Are they? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Never fear. Deshaan is safely locked away. Even if they were to discover his location, attempting a rescue would be suicidal.
Do you know where he is?
Of course I do. But I'm not in the habit of revealing vital secrets to insipid lackeys. Now be gone. And if you contact me again without good reason, I shall contact your cell commander and have you properly thrashed for your ineptitude.
Thank you, my lord.
You've returned. What have you found?
The cultists use orbs like this one to communicate. I spoke to Abner Thorne.
Abner Thorne shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Deshaan.
Good luck.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Thorne.
What do you dislike? Why do you dislike Thorne so much?
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
He showed me a vision about them, but I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell.
Tell me about the 5 companions.
We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The 5 included Varen, myself, a Red Guard named Deshaan, Abner Thorne, and the traitor Manimarco.
Tell me more about Manimarco.
You only know him as the man who killed you and stole your soul. But back then, he was Emperor Varen's most trusted advisor. It was Manimarco who convinced Varen to search for the Amulet of Kings.
Why would Varen need the amulet?
Varen wasn't a true Dragonborn Emperor. He didn't share Alessia's bloodline. Manimarco said the amulet could change all that. He said he could use it to perform a ritual that would turn Varen into a true Dragonborn.
What happened next?
It took us more than 2 years, but we finally recovered the amulet and returned to Cyrodiil to perform the ritual. Manimarco set us up. The ritual caused a violent explosion of magical energy. We lost Varen. Deshaan and I were declared outlaws.
What then?
Manimarco convinced the Elder Council to recognize Abner Thorne's daughter Clivia as Empress Regent. But Manimarco was the true power behind the throne. Deshaan and I went into hiding. There was a bounty on our heads.
Tell me about Abner Thorne.
Abner Thorne is Grand Chancellor of the Elder Council, and Chief Advisor to his daughter, the Empress Regent. He is also Manimarco's toady.
Thorne didn't seem too happy working for the Worm Cult.
Thorne's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire, and he's a ruthless bastard when it comes to defending them. The Worm Cult obviously doesn't share those loyalties. Thorne would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them.
What if he got something out of it?
Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more gold than the gods themselves.
I've heard enough for now.
I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime...
Alrighty guys, and I do believe that is going to be the end of this stream for tonight. Me and Psycho will be back in just a day or so, and we will do episode 4 of Elder Scrolls Online. We hope that you guys are absolutely loving this series so far. It has been extremely fun for both of us, especially after the DLC drops and stuff like that. Since the last time we played it, it's been so much more fun. But without any further ado, we will see you guys in the next stream.
Huzzah!